I'm Dennis, this is Andrew, we're the Crafty Lumberjacks, and welcome back to HGTV Handmade.
Now, air plants are all the rage right now, and they are so simple to take care of that we wanted to find a just as simple way to display them. And we came up with 3.
So for our first craft, we are going to be turning a craft block into a little magnet. And I'm just gonna block off a section of my block here, just kind of wrapping it around the corners and kind of letting the tape do its thing. As it wraps around, it's gonna kind of create a geometric kind of triangular shape. And then we're gonna paint that gray. And then we're gonna add a speckling effect with a toothbrush. And now that our paint is dry, we're just gonna drill a hole in the center of our block here, just so that the air plant has a little place to snuggle into.
Aww.
And then for our final step, because it's a magnet, we need to add a magnet. We're just gonna hot glue a magnet on the back there.
Well, this little guy is gonna live right on our fridge.
And for our next one, we're gonna make a little shelf for our air plants.
That'll be perfect for your wall.
So for our shelf, we're using scrap wood, but you could also use molding wood or small pieces of wood. We already have them pre-cut. We got them cut at our local hardware store, and we sanded the edges just so that it's not rough and splintery. And now we're just gonna add a bit of coated wire to our little piece of scrap wood.
Now, many of you might not know this, but Dennis actually worked in an air plant booth at the holiday market in Union Square, surrounded by air plants. You look like you were in a jungle.
I loved it. So now we're just gonna kind of decide how high and tall we want our shelf. We're ultimately gonna put 3 of these little guys together.
So you're just wrapping it around.
Yep, just wrapping it around. And then for just a little more security, we're just gonna use our industrial strength pliers here and just give the wire a pinch at the edge, just to kind of really secure the wire. You can drill holes in this too, but we found that that it's large enough that you can just kind of set your air plants right on it there.
Yeah, and when they're against the wall, they kind of lean against the wall. And
so usually when you hang it, you can kind of use the nail as like a guide. And then we're also gonna put little figurines on these, like a little cat or a little dinosaur, some little animals.
All right, and last but not least, we have one that will go great on your desk or coffee table. All you're gonna need is some polymer clay and some glitter. We're going to be making golden glitter rocks. So easy. So I'm just taking a nice chunk of polymer clay. Ow.
Careful.
Crafting is dangerous. I'm just gonna work it a little. And I'm gonna make it into like a little oval rock. Now I'm going to just add in some glitter. I'm gonna press it in, try to swirl it around with my finger. I don't want the whole thing to just be gold. I'm looking for a swirled effect. And this is great too, because you don't need to put it through all the clay, because that would waste a lot of glitter. All right, so before baking, use the back of a marker and make an indent for the air plant to sit. So I'm just gonna press it in and kind of swirl to give it a nice big space for it to sit. All right, so I'm gonna bake it with the directions that came on the package, and then we're gonna seal it with a little bit of sealant. We baked this at 275 for about 15 minutes, and now we're gonna add some polymer sealant on it and seal this cutie up. Now this is good because you can either soak your air plants or spray them to water them. So you want to make sure that this is nice and sealed if you're going to be spraying it. All right, we're just going to let that dry and it's done.
Finally, we have a great way to display our air plants.
Yes, let us know if you make one, or if you know of a plant that we can't kill, please let us know. We need to find one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.